Techno update. Subscribe now.
Nokia Lumia 930 Review. Design and build. Since jumping on the Windows Phone bandwagon, Nokia's handsets have had a particular style. On the most part, this continues with the Lumia 930, which looks pretty standard from the front. It has that familiar trio of touch-sensitive buttons below the screen, back, home and search, and all the physical buttons along the right-hand side, volume, power and camera. It's a fairly plain affair, but flip the phone over and you'll be reaching for your sunglasses, as Nokia has gone for some neon colors. The firm has become known for colorful devices, but the Lumia 930 reaches a new level of loud. Our review sample came in green, but there's also an equally bright orange. If there's a colors which you like, there's no interchangeable covers here, then the Lumia 930 is a nicely put together smartphone. Most Lumia devices are entirely plastic, but the 930 has a flat aluminium frame running round the edge, which gives it a premium feel. The rear cover is nicely contoured and has a soft finish which feels nice but is very slippery. As we've come to expect from Nokia, the build quality is excellent, with the glass front subtly curving and meeting with the metal exterior in such a flush fashion that you'll want to run your finger along it all the time. Hardware. To compete with the iPhone and Android handsets, Windows Phone has had to up its game on the hardware front. Over time it has done this, and there's a lot to like on this front with the Lumia 930. The LG G3 leads the way on screen tech with its Quad HD resolution, but the Lumia 930's Full HD display is no slouch. A pixel density of 441 p is excellent. The AMOLED screen looks superb with bright and crisp colors. At 5 in size, it's quite large but matches most rival flagships now, minus the iPhone. The screen also has great viewing angles, and the clear black technology means that contrast is so good you can barely see where the screen ends and the bezel begins, where it is black meets black. Under the luminous hood is a competent Qualcomm Snapdragon 800 processor, which we've seen in many high-end Android smartphones. It's a quad-core processor, and here it's clocked at 2.2 GHz and paired with 2 GB of RAM. That's a healthy combination, and you can read about the performance on offer below. Performance and battery life. As you'd expect with this kind of hardware, performance is great. Windows Phone 8 zips along on lesser phones, and on the Lumia 930 it runs like a dream. Apps launch quickly, and the 930 always feels responsive, whether switching between apps or quitting and returning to the home screen. Battery life is always a concern, especially with a big, bright OLED screen. However, the 930's battery lasts pretty well. Unless you're hammering it by watching YouTube or playing games at maximum brightness, there's enough juice to get you through a whole day, and probably half of the next, too. Cameras. The PureView rear camera has a 20MP f/5 in sensor and a Zeiss branded 6-element lens. As well as the standard Windows Phone camera app, you also get Nokia camera, which can be quite confusing at times. Depending on which lens you use in Nokia camera, you're offered different options and features. You can use Nokia reframe on the phone itself, though, which can create a 5MP version of a cropped 16 or 19MP image, akin to optical zoom in the sense that you retain all of the original detail. Software. As you may have gathered by now, the Lumia 930 comes with Windows Phone 8.1, which, we feel, is still in third place behind iOS and Android in the mobile platform market, but has many new features which make for a good experience.